Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, coming to you today to talk to you about awnings. Your power awnings, to be specific. And when, well, I shouldn't say when, how to go ahead and correct the issue when one end is not retracting all the way like it should. It's a simple fix. Now, something that helps get a better grip on these things, if you have some rubberized gloves. By the way, I have these listed down below the video if you want to get yourself a pair. Tell you what, they've come in quite handy for a number of things. So, nice rubberized. It's able to get some grip on this. If you have any additional questions on what I'm talking about here, by all means, just put it in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, first time watching, or if you're returning and you haven't subscribed yet, be sure you do so that you don't miss a thing. Click that bell right next to the subscribe button and you will be notified every time I put up a video. But let me get on to show you what we're talking about on this awning. So, looking at the awning from this direction, it looks like it's in pretty evenly. However, it is not. Let me show you why. When you're looking at the back, as you can see, it's all the way retracted. So that's in nice and flush the way it should be. However, as you can see on the front, there's about inch and a half gap right there at the top. So the front did not retract all the way. Now the reason why this happens is that while your awning is out, the fabric could shift on this end. Now the fabric on the coach side is actually screwed into position, so it does not shift at all. However, there is a possibility that it could shift on up in here, and so what you need to do is make a small adjustment. You're either going to be adjusting it that way or this way. It's going to be a little bit of a test to see which way you need to do it. Now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be holding the fabric and you're going to bump the tubing, and you either want to move the fabric a 1/4 inch this way or a 1/4 inch that way to see if it's helping. Now this is a much easier job if you have two people to do it. But basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to want to be pulling this fabric this direction while you're bumping the tube to go that direction. That's going to move this fabric in this slot here, come in this direction, and that will correct the issue. So again, you're just going to end up pulling on the awning, and you just bump it, you only need it to move ever so slightly. Now, something that helps get a better grip on these things, if you have some rubberized gloves. By the way, I have these listed down below the video if you want to get yourself a pair. Tell you what, they've come in quite handy for a number of things. So, nice rubberized. It's able to get some grip on this. Again, you just got to go ahead and work it, and don't be afraid to put some weight behind it. Now, when you're looking at the fabric on the tube itself, the distance between the ends is not relevant to whether or not that tube is centered or not. So be careful with that. And what you're going to be doing is you either move it 1/4 inch, the tube 1/4 inch back or 1/4 inch front, and keep trying it until you get it to where it closes properly. Then of course, as you see, once you get it to where you need to, then it is going to close just fine. So now I have it working properly, and as you can see, the distance on this side is about almost 2 inches. As you can see right there. Where on this side, it's less than 1 inch. So don't let the distance that the fabric is on that tube dictate the way you think you need to move the fabric. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, how to correct your awning if it's off slightly. Hopefully that helped you. Give me a thumbs up if you're liking what I'm explaining to you here today. Also, just in case you wanted to know what I was using to hold this awning down, little rope tie downs. I have a link down below on where you can get yourself a set of these. Very handy. Very easy to use, a lot easier than the ratchet straps that are out there. So appreciate you watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll be coming back at you again soon. Take care.